Okay, I just wanted to record this story, and maybe we can just kind of like segue into the show or something.
Segue into the show. Story.
I just forgot what I was going to say. No kidding. What were we talking about?
I was going to sing Underdog again or something. I was like, oh man, I want you to give me that app for my phone where I can just pull up in front of somebody's house.
I remember. Okay, I know what I was talking about now. They used to have this television remote. Do you remember these? It was a TV remote, but it only had one button. It was the off button, and it worked on any TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like this sneaky little like you could turn people's TVs off with them.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't think
I had a
those
hat.
anymore.
I had a hat that had it built into a hat, and so you wore this hat into a sports bar, and you could go. And you could.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing
It was
I've ever
the
heard
coolest thing. Yeah, it was. I got it from like Geek Nation or Geek whatever, you know.
Yeah, so you could fuck with people. So
Totally.
like, there's like a table of bros who are being assholes to you. You could just like whatever game that they're obnoxiously
and then
yelling
put
at.
Oprah on or whatever.
You could just like, yeah. No.
Yeah, the game is on tonight. NASCAR or something.
NASCAR?
Is that called game? I don't know.
The NASCAR game?
The NASCAR game.
Is it NASCAR?
I think it's NASCAR.
Is it like the
Channel
first
3? It's like one
Hold
of the.
on, I gotta
big
look this
thing,
up
yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah, NASCAR is on tonight. I think they were talking about that.
So
Let's see. Oh man, I have had such a great time. I mean, I'm sorry I haven't been around, but I know we've both been very vacation-y and busy and going. I mean, you took a really nice vacation, didn't you?
yeah, I took a few days in Eureka Springs. It was for the Blues Festival.
Oh my God, I love it down there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
When I used to do stuff with Vic Vaughn, it would be cool to have him on the show some night. We went to Eureka Springs a couple of times. Did you go to the Crescent?
We did, yeah. We took the ghost tour.
You took the ghost tour,
Yeah, we took the ghost tour, and I took a small hidden flask along. So the ghost tour got progressively more fun as I went through.
Yeah. Did you go to the top and go out on the thing and be able to see the MC 900-foot Jesus or whatever it is?
Yeah. Yeah, he was out there.
If
You put
I
a quarter
only
in
had
the
a
thing,
brain.
Look through the binocular telescopes or whatever the hell they are.
Did you go to the basement?
Yeah, we went to the basement.
Were there pinball machines in the basement?
I didn't look, and by that point, I had drank 3 ounces of limoncello.
Oh, yeah. I love limoncello.
It was enough to get me not. I was just paying attention to all the hilarious stuff the lady was saying.
Yeah. But did you see, were there pinball machines in the basement?
I don't remember.
Oh man, because that is the freaky part.
There was
of
some storage down
story.
there.
My story of going there, going up, and they take you to the room and they say this is where the nurse and this and that and the nurse ghost and all that, and then you go up to the little thing and you can see the big statue of Jesus out there, and you usually drink up there. They used to have you drink up there, but you go to the basement and there was pinball machines and stuff. And I was like, oh, these are really cool. This is really cool. And they all start walking upstairs. And I'm like going, I really like, and it came on. The machine, pinball machine thing came on.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
I don't think we went to the basement. I think that we went to the morgue and not to the basement. So that's probably why I didn't see the pinball machines.
But
so this thing comes. Okay, so you start playing the pinball machine.
Yeah, and then they're like, hey, come up. You're not supposed to be down. And I come and it's like the pinball machine's working. And they're not. And we go down there. No, they're not plugged in.
So the pinball machine was working and it wasn't plugged in.
Wasn't plugged in.
I wonder if they have like a battery or something.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
That's pretty spooky though.
Like that. Yeah, it was cool. And
how long ago was that?
Oh my God, 20 years ago.
Oh, so it was a while.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Back when there might be really pinball ghosts or something, Yeah.
Pinball wizards. Yeah. They just haven't moved
Yeah,
on.
probably right about 20 years ago. It was insane. That's when, on that trip, that was the trip that I bought my E-Man glasses, my round ones that made me the E-Man,
You bought those in Eureka Springs?
No, I bought them in Lebanon.
Oh, that's cool. Which store? Do you remember? Or was
it was like a come and go, like it was like a convenience store across the street from the Harley Davidson shop there in Lebanon. Yeah.
And they had your E-Man glasses.
Yeah, that's where I bought them. I was like, oh man, I need some new sunglasses. And they were like those really, they're the round, little bitty. They're not John Lennon looking glasses. They're Aussie. They're weird.
Round,
They're kind of odd. They're very stretched out apart. And I went in there because we had to go. We played in Columbia. Vic played in Columbia the night before, and then we had to drive all the way down to Eureka Springs the next night. And so I was like, oh wow, I gotta get some sunglasses, man. And I immediately tore the things off. The little nose pieces. Yeah. Because I would, because I had, I always have long hair, and I had to put them up and put them on my hair. Use like.
Oh, is that how those got like that? They were just like across without the nose piece.
Yeah. I tore the nose pieces. I'm just first break those things off. That's cool. Because it would like get caught in my hair if I went like that. So.
Oh yeah, I get you.
So that's.
I wear plastic glasses.
I have a couple of pair of plastic glasses, but my face gets so hot it kind of melts the plastic.
That happens. They get kind of crooked. You have to go. They have basically a heat gun, and they heat it up and they kind of mold it back.
Exactly. Yeah, those guys are good at that. Yeah. So it was a great show last night.
It was.
Once again, sound was fantastic.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
I wish I would have stayed for the whole show, but I saw a lot of the best stuff that I could actually see. I think aside from the boobies and stuff like that.
There were no nipples, but
there was
everything else. It was awesome.
I think there was man nipples.
There were man nipples, yeah, and booby tassels on butt cheeks. Did you see that?
No, I did not see the booby tassels.
Yeah, that was
on
at
butt cheeks.
the very end. The back of the pants came down that looked like boobies, and they were back. It was awesome.
She, it, whatever you want to say, is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a very, I like performers, and that was very cool. Always a good time at the Lindberghs, yeah.
Yeah, they serve food now.
I know. I don't work across the street, and now they have food finally. Yeah. I'm like going, oh, great. Now I'm going to have to drive all the way over here to have lunch or something.
It's
so
good.
anytime
really
you're gonna oh my God, yes. And Australia works there now, and I love that girl. Man, she is awesome. Yeah. I hope she can get a band together. We should help her get a band together.
Yeah, her band, I think recently
defuncted.
Kind of defuncted, yeah.
Yeah. So she's awesome. Very, very talented and interesting person. Told me some great stories last night.
She gave me a good recipe for ginger beer.
Oh yeah,
like actually fermented ginger beer. She said her grandma used to make it. And she made some. I tried it. It was delicious. So I'm gonna make some. I tried to make some, and then it was fine, and then the yeast died in it for some reason or something.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Yeah, your trip down there to Eureka was really cool. Huh?
Yeah. But the show, we're kind of all over the place.
You see any bands down there?
Oh yeah, it was the I don't remember the names of all of them. It was the Bluegrass Weekend.
Oh yeah. I would have loved that.
Yeah, it was great. We hung out at the Pied Piper Pub for a while on the patio. And there was a band out there, I think it was called Arkansas. That's what it was. Arkansas, like sauce as in SAUCE. Yeah. I almost spelled it wrong. But yeah, Arkansas, those guys are good. Really entertaining band, actually. Let me see if I can find some of them.
Yeah, me and the Priestess, me and Carla, we took the Stang up to St. Louis. Went up there and saw Goat Whore at the Foo Bar. And, Sammy, the guitar player in Goat Whore, is from Crowbar. And, they're a band out of Baton Rouge, I think, down there, with Phil and all the people, like Pantera kind of bands and stuff. And Black Fast was one of the bands. And Zamora, ex-Zamora or whatever, they played at down here in town with Curmudgeon before. And they're those guys that they paint their face up like white zombie kind of death metal guys, and
that's cool.
They were really good. And then Stormcaller was there too, and I met one of the guys that played with Stormcaller, and they were really cool. And it was a Monday night in St. Louis, and there was so many people, and it was awesome. And everybody had great merch. I was like very impressed with the merch. And so I bought Carla vinyl, and we got all the bands just completely sign it. It was really cool. So And then we stayed at what's it called, the Moonrise, which is right next door to the pageant.
That's convenient.
Which is a very, very nice place to go. You know, whenever there's a great show at the pageant, you got to see that. Stay at the Moonrise because I think it was built by Richard Branson.
Yeah, Richard Branson.
Yeah. And it's got this whole
the Virgin guy.
The Virgin guy. Yeah, and it's got this whole moon theme. So when you walk in, there's all these really weird chairs and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah?
And you can hang out down there, and they let you bring your pets too. For $40, you can bring your pet, and they've got like these like dog bowls sitting there in the front room, you know.
Like,
dog and cat, you know. Saying you got to keep them on a leash, you know. But you know, and it's like Cream probably wouldn't deal with that. He's not good with leashes, you know.
Cats typically aren't.
But it's a great place to stay, you know, $100 a night, you know, and if you are going to see a show at the pageant, you're right. You walk out and you're right there. You know, it's like you could literally fall into this place, you know.
Which is convenient whenever you're drunk, stumbling back to your room.
But the Foo Bar was pretty cool, and it wasn't that far away. You know. And then I went to, on Tuesday morning, we got up and I went to... whatever it is, the radio station's up there. Mm-hmm. And I took Kane, who's the producer for Dana Lash's show, and I took him some Curmudgeon merch and a CD. So there's a possibility that maybe we could get maybe we'll get a call in from Dana or Kane one time.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, I want to pull my cards, you know? That's my deal. You know, I'm done with being not the E-Man anymore.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
the E-Man now.
I am the E-Man again. I want to start, like, pulling my cards and, like, calling people and saying, hey, God, you know, I got this thing going, and this is the way we're going to do it. Mm-hmm. You know, give me some props, all right?
Prop me up, dudes.
Yeah.
So I looked for Arkansas, but their SoundCloud doesn't have any songs on it.
That's not good.
Let's try something else. Reverb.
And then last Saturday, you know, we had a show. Curmudgeon did their show down there at Rocky's place, you know, at our place in Halltown. And Seed were back from their little tour that they took. And I wanted to call Jonathan here in the next week or so when we do another show, because they were in a wreck. They were in a terrible wreck. And he broke his face, but he still... Okay, I told you the story about the Carolina... What's it called?
The Carolina Reaper Pepper.
Carolina Reaper Pepper, man.
I have one of those in this house right now.
Oh man, I do not.
Do you want to try it?
I've already tried it.
Do you want to try Ghost Pepper?
I might go with the Ghost Pepper.
Okay, man. I've got 4 peppers up there that I got from Skylar Smith of the Kursk. Mm-hmm. And he gave me these 4 super hot peppers. They're heirlooms, so I can save the seeds and grow more.
Oh yeah.
If I didn't figure out how to do it.
I didn't do that.
You should do that. Because it'll save you money because the seeds are kind of expensive.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh man. Oh well.
So, yeah.
Well, it's called like Patty's Peppers or something, and they're at the what's the thing they do Saturdays out there at the Battlefield?
At the Farmers Market.
Farmers Market. Yeah. And it's we did shirts for them, you know, up at the Greek Corner. I did print shirts, and so she brought in peppers and then what they do is she takes them and then dries them and grinds them, and then sells these little things, and they're only like $10 to $15 for this little thing of spices. Yeah. But I mean, you'll never use all of that
because it's so hot.
You would use that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you would totally use it all. But I mean, most people like go you just open it up, and I was like I cried for 30 minutes, man.
I held those 4 super hot peppers earlier just to make sure that they were still all right because I've had them for like over a week. And so I kind of like give them the little squish, you know, make sure they weren't kind of rotten or anything. And I just picked them up, done that. They were fine. They're perfectly good. And then I started tasting hot peppers just from touching them. I could taste it in my mouth.
Touching it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
Cool.
That was a good show. Yeah, Curmudgeon was of course, the headlining. Seed, Coventry Sacrifice opened up the show, and then they went and played a show in Joplin that night. So they played 2 shows that night. It was totally awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and then that Edvidmium, Vidmium, I don't know.
Yeah,
Those
I
guys,
don't know.
they claim to be a
Medium?
transmutative gypsy progressive rock band. I'm like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
But they're good. They're good. They don't have a
okay.
they don't have
So
a vocalist.
repeat that. A transmigrational what?
Transmutative gypsy progressive rock.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
What's
That
this?
sounds like Garbanzos. This is a song that you might recognize. This is Ozark Mountain Antichrist by
Yeah, I
Curmudgeon.
think this was played, and I was walking around with a shirt off that night.
Oh, yeah? That's cool.
There was man nipples.
Yeah, well, and then your angel wing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you show anybody the tail?
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this is Ozark Mountain Antichrist by Curmudgeon. You're listening to the IndieMO Radio Show.
now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk.
Talking now. That was awesome.
Yeah,
I like that band a lot.
Yeah, well, before the first song was the Ozark Mountain Antichrist.
Yeah, Curmudgeon. Yeah,
By
going to be
Curmudgeon.
playing at Outland Ballroom with Il de Morte and Death May Die's CD release party on September the 19th.
Nice, that's coming up.
Yeah. So I mean, and we'll definitely try to get Il de Morte and Death May Die. Jared is an awesome man. You know, he is freaking awesome. You know that guy?
This is a loud chair.
He's like,
no, I don't know him actually.
Oh my gosh!
But I've met the guys from Il de Morte.
Yeah. Il de Morte, Eric, and those guys are in Roger. And Dick, Dick Payne.
Dick Payne, yeah. It's Roger George, right?
Yeah.
He somebody hacked his Facebook the other day and posted some really funny stuff. I can't tell you, but
they are funny guys. I got to tell you, all
cool.
three of those guys are awesome. I love those guys to death. And Death May Die, those kids. And then when they got Jared to sing with them, I mean, he does that. Carla did Grandma, because they do the King Diamond thing. We did a King Diamond thing one time, and Carla was Grandma, and I took that big freaking wheelchair that I have, and
oh yeah. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's a haunted wheelchair. That's like Woodrow Wilson's. Wait, who was the guy in the Herbert Hoover? I don't know, one of those old dudes.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've got a CD release party coming up on the 19th, at the Outland Ballroom, and Curmudgeon will play there, and Il de Morte, and there might be another band. I'm not sure who they are yet, but it's going to be a fun time.
Probably a Facebook event.
Yeah, definitely look at Outland Ballroom and join them up there.
Well, here I'll just post a link on this the comment or on the link in the
I'm so glad you got me this little notebook thing because I write notes in it all the time.
Notes are handy.
You can't believe it,
They're
man.
very handy.
I mean, I write. Sometimes I even like what happened today. I pooped at 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I weigh this much.
I weigh this
much ounces.
I ate a cheeseburger, half of it. Okay, Carla, we go. You ate half of it, dumbass. Oh, I have to play this for you. Okay?
Oh yeah, I really need to.
I'm going to play you something stupid, okay?
I need to talk about the last band after Curmudgeon. That was Luna Jamboree.
Yes. Luna Jamboree, yeah.
And I've seen them a few times. Did
you run sound
really
for them?
Talented. I have, yeah. At front of house 2 or 3 times now, I think. Mm-hmm. But that song was called Reason Says, I think. Might have been Skeletons. Anyways, you were going to show me something.
I was gonna play you something really stupid that I made. It's not stupid. It's very, very wonderful. It's like one of those things that
Do you want this? Here.
I always tell you that I love you forever, but when is forever going to come? So I guess I'll just tell you I love you 3 ever times 1,001.
Can you hear it good?
Yeah.
I cut off all my hair and I shave my beard just for a lousy job. But I only got screwed and you always laughed and smiled at me because of it. So I grew it back for you. I don't know which is worse, allergies or flu. I don't know if my eyes are gray or if they're blue. I guess I'll just love you 2 ever times 2002. When we first met, you could keep up with my stride, so I knew that forever you were gonna be my bride. You're kinda like a brat, but you'll never be the worst. You're definitely a gift, and you'll never be a curse. Creamy's got something to say.
And then he didn't. He's like walked away.
He's like, I'm a cat.
But he doesn't like the light. I really like taking trips with you, but I know you don't like the flight. I really miss my bone sword necklace, so I might need to borrow Thomas's metal detector. And by the way, you'd make the best health inspector. You're a lot like my mom and the sister I never had. And if that doesn't sound creepy enough, sometimes you remind me of my dad.
These are great. Do you have more?
No.
Oh, that was it?
There is more, but I didn't connect them all. I just kind of.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, you can keep that going. I mean, I need to do that. You know, cell phones are a lot more handy than I give them credit for.
I know. I just
carry
learned how to
notebooks.
do that, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like going, wow, look at that, man. And I kind of edited it, kind of, you know. I leave some spaces in there, you know. Carla's going to be like, oh, you really played that on the show? Yes,
we need to remix it is what we need to do. Just
wow.
something. Maybe we can have DJP do something.
I know. We can totally have Danny come over and do that, man. He'll whip it out.
What?
Well, no, he won't. He won't because he's probably going to have surgery, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. On that note, I'm going to play The Curse.
His back. It's his back.
His back. Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that. This song's called Cleave by The Kursk. Except for it's not playing because I'm having testicle difficulties. Damn it.
It's not playing?
No, it's not because it's not plugged in because I just unplugged it. So. Oh my gosh, there it is. Let There Be Rock. All right, I'm going to restart the song actually. This is a really good one. And this is, of course, The Kursk is...
Do it, Donnie. Do it the right way.
I'm doing it the right way. All right, this is Cleave by The Kursk.
Put some shoes on anyway.
Let me kiss you far away from worry. That look says slow down, but I'm in a hurry. I'll keep you close and hold you tight. I can stay the night and promise you I'll be true. Don't go away, if you leave I will die. Please stay with me, I might fail but I'll try to keep you close and hold you tight. I can stay the night. Promise you I'll be true. I'll keep you close and hold you tight. I can stay the night. Promise you that I'll be true.
Hey, everybody, we're back.
Vichy soir. We're going to
Yes.
fix some cold fish soup for you.
Oh, yeah, that's what that's called. You know what I want? I want to eat some of that, the fish that you cook them with, like lemon juice. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
you
yeah,
can chemically
okay.
cook fish.
It's called ceviche.
Ceviche, yeah.
Ceviche.
I need to find somewhere that does ceviche. Somebody in the comments
I've done
section.
ceviche before. You know, it's very easy. You take
You just
like
literally
shrimp
get the fish
and
or
fish, and
shrimp.
you dice it into.
Yeah.
You know, if it's
Just
fish,
lemon
you
juice?
dice it into, and then you put like lime juice and lemon juice, and you put some tomatoes in there and some onions and
How
stuff.
do I make that?
And and you set it in the sunlight
Yeah.
for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but then you put it back in the refrigerator so it's cold because it tastes better cold than it does hot. You know, it's
Uh-huh.
kind of grody. I mean, like, you know, but you know, put it in the sunlight, and the light makes the acid in the lime juice and the lemon juice just kind of go. You can use grapefruit too. I think I've never used grapefruit, but
I wouldn't use grapefruit. That sounds weird. But that's cool that you can.
I like lime and lemon. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. You know, it's like Sprite, but you know, it's ceviche and gazpacho. That's another.
Isn't it pronounced gazpacho? Gazpacho?
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho.
I think that's what that guy was singing
From
when he was
Spain.
doing
That's what I
that.
say
You know,
in Spain, right?
I'm a creep.
Yeah, that's
I'm a gazpacho.
that's a Kiwi. That's a Nigel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really talented, actually.
He's a very, very talented. I've seen him perform the same song like 3 times, and he does it different every time. Every
he
time
does. It's really entertaining.
He's not like, you know, hey, I'm a clone. I do the same thing all the time. You know,
Mixes it up.
He mixes it up.
You know what else? I think he has the best eye makeup.
He
I
really
think
does.
that I've seen.
His beard and his hairdo is. I mean, his beard is really cool, you know, and his hairdo is just amazing because he can have it back and it looks like this, and then all of a sudden he's got this thing hanging in his face, and he's like,
He's got a good head of hair.
yeah, he's got a good head of hair.
And on that note, this is Morbid Corpse by Public Assassin. You're listening to the IndieMO radio show.
Now awake and bombing fluid seeks the right, convulsing violently as new life takes hold, rising in pain from hunger unknown. More good! Rot! More good! Stench! The darkness in search of relief. Innocent lovers fall victim to madness, seeking the pleasure of a fickle feast. Bodies with the parts indulge in
All right.
Oh yes. We hung out with some people last night. It was a really awesome show. You did a great job at sound.
Thanks,
Lindbergh's
man.
as always.
Lindbergh's always sounds great. Well,
and now they have food. We talked about that.
As long as there's a good energy in the air. I don't think I've been to a bad show.
We should do an IndieMO radio show at Lindbergh's.
We could do that,
yeah.
We could do that sometime.
Yeah.
We should do that. Actually, we could have maybe on a Tuesday. You think you could
Tuesday.
do Come out to
Tuesday.
Lindbergh's, do open mic on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, I can. We could go on the scene and maybe we could record some people doing their open mic thing or something.
Exactly. Yes, I would love to do that.
I think people might
totally
like that.
Tuesdays. Yes.
Would you like that? Tell us in the comments section.
Tomorrow is yes. Do you have commentary?
Really, what I'd like to do is every week have everybody come out on Tuesday. It's open to anybody. Anybody can come up there. You can tell jokes. You can sing songs,
great.
Do poetry, whatever. Mm-hmm. But I would like to just get a group of people.
Record my phone. I could bring my phone thing up there and hold my phone up and
and your songs that you wrote. That would be good. I need to get that actually and put it on some kind of like a soundboard.
Right. So you can edit it up
just
and make it little. I tried to edit it a little bit, but it's the first time I ever did anything with a phone like that. And I was like, hey, my smartphone records me.
I mean to make a soundboard so I can push a button and then it'll start playing anytime. Just a little soundboard.
Those are awesome. Yeah. Well, the priestess is so awesome. She she lets me write lyrics for her sometimes. But my lyrics are a little more heartfelt, not not like although I do write
songs.
I write sweet songs. Although I do have those. Obama, I hate you.
Oh yeah.
What are you thinking about? What are you doing to America? And then I end up getting called. Money. Then I get calls from the government, going, "Oh, you better shut up, man. We're gonna come and put you in the shackles. We're gonna put you in the middle of town with your head in a whatever thing, and your hands, and people will come up and spank you, and you'll like it." No, I don't like being spanked.
Going on a tangent. That's crazy. That's what the government does, man. They, watch conspiracy videos online.
And I think they're playing. I think Public Assassin is going to play at Fear Fest, and that's November the 28th. Mm-hmm. The Outland Ballroom. I think that's what's coming up.
So it's Fear Fest.
Yeah, Fear Fest. That's November 28th, and then Carnival of Ink is coming back to the Shrine.
That's right. And 2-day event. We're doing we have a stage. We're hosting the stage.
All right.
We will be hosting
April 2nd.
Yeah, both days we're going to be there.
Woo! Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man.
It's going to be fun. Yeah. 2 days. The first day is going to be like metal music, like last year. This past year that we did that, and Joe does a really good job of organizing these things.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, he had vendor booths, hundreds and hundreds of vendor booths. Well, I mean that might be hyperbolic a little bit, but there were at least 75 vendors there.
Right.
And each one was like its own studio, so it had to get inspected and everything. So,
and that is, I know how hard it is to do these food fests where they have to have the health inspector come out and check out and make sure your food is white. Mm-hmm. But you're doing tattoos, which you've got to have health inspectors that are making sure that you've got your, everything is up to code.
Yeah, you have to have like your
whatever vibrating hypodermic
autoclave and all of that.
Autoclave, yes, yeah. So that's amazing that they can put that many people in it. The fact that Joe is able to do that.
Yeah, and that was one day.
Just 1 day. And now we're going to do it 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. The first day is going to be like last year. The second day is going to be a little different. It's blues and red dirt music.
Oh,
so
I love
so
the
basically,
red dirt!
basically like local country bands and then blues bands, things
But
that
we're gonna. Oh yeah, Papa Green Shoes. And,
something
we
for
had Jody
everybody.
and
You know what I
guys
mean?
But
I mean, no matter
we're
what
doing
day you
metal
can
the
go.
first day. Metal is the first day, and then the next day is the country.
It's going to be like more of a
after
blues
you're
and country.
okay, after you've like moshed and beat your head, then maybe you can come and like sit there and drink a beer and be mellow and get a tattoo while someone's playing some red dirt and some bluegrass. And
And each day would be a different crowd, most likely, but there's still
unless
the tattoos.
it's like people like us who are like
there all the time.
It was so awesome to see, like to walk around and go, hey, I just walked by 50 people that were getting tattoos and pierced.
Yeah.
That was just so awesome. I was
It's
like,
cool to see. I saw a guy get his first tattoo. He got his company logo across his arm right here. I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea, but it was cool. It looked good.
Yeah. I mean, that's
It works. So we've got some stuff coming up this week. Lindbergh's.
What's going on at
Tuesday
Lindbergh's?
is the open mic night.
Open mic night.
And we need to get together and talk about doing the show from there, like for realsies.
Right. Yeah.
Because we can do it on a Tuesday.
Show, yeah. On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, and people would love it, and we would have all kinds of different people. That was so neat last night, I mean, there were so many different levels of talent. And,
there was a lip syncing contest. We need to mention that, definitely. There were, 5 or 6 or 7 different contestants, I think, for the lip syncing contest.
But they were all different.
Delana Ruff actually won.
Really?
She was the winner
Uh-huh.
at the end of the night. She got a trophy. It was like a wooden trophy with a microphone on it, and it was all covered in like glitter, and it had a big number 1 on it.
The Queen City Roller Girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are always about giving someone something awesome as a trophy, and they make them. It's personal. It's personable. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's something that you're not going to go and find this somewhere. They go and they find something and they make it and they
found
do it
object kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it's just it's a beautiful thing. And
that's cool.
I'm really excited about trying to work some stuff out with them. We'll have fun doing that. We could do live.
We
from
could do
there.
the show from there. We need a cameraman. If you're a cameraman and you want to get in and hang out with, if you can put up with us, and you're a cameraman, we'd love to have you on.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would do it, but I just we could have one stationary camera, or it could get like selfie stick. I don't want to do something stupid like that.
Maybe we could get one of those. I had a remote control where it goes zoom, zoom, zoom in, zoom in. Zoom
Oh
out.
yeah. You know what we need is one of those drones. We could just get a drone.
We have enough noise going on in the background with the air conditioner and stuff, and a drone be going on. I'm a drone. I'm taking a picture of you.
I'm a drone
Donnie,
and I'm droning.
Stop smiling. Eddie, stop drooling. So you got some more music?
Anyway, we
queued
were
up?
talking about that the roller derby thing.
Yes.
We're trying to finagle some stuff.
Right, because
we probably
up there at
shouldn't talk about
Skateland-
it too much.
Yeah,
but
we can probably talk about it as much as we want to.
it's our hopes and wishes.
It's
and
our
dreams.
hopes and dreams, and
This is what we would like to do.
It's always nice to be around a bunch of hot chicks and wearing
Absolutely.
quads. I mean, it's.
And they're vicious,
and me
too.
and Mo
Respectfully
used to do
vicious.
that. I mean, I did it with George Spankmeister from US 97. We tag team one time when I was on Q102 and he was on US 97. We went out there and we tag teamed each other and announced it, the Roller Girls. And then they tore Skateport down. But then they had started the Queen City Roller Girls over there at Skateland. And, I'm totally awesome with hooking up with Barbie and the girls. And I know Polly, Poisonous Polly, is the last woman standing, I'm telling you. She's the one that was originally started doing the roller derby here in town with the group
cool.
back when I started being in the announcer over there. And then now she's with these girls over there at Skateland. And she's like, come on out. Monday nights, Thursday nights. I mean, tonight was the last night that was their last season game.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, of course, we're not there.
So they're like during the week?
Yeah, Mondays and Thursdays is when they practice. So if you're a bitch and you like quads on your feet, then get out there and try out, because it is the most fun you've ever seen.
It is.
And here's the thing we were talking about, and I didn't mention this earlier, but get a song queued up, get something ready.
I just thought I got a vibration over here.
When I was hanging out with you last night, I was talking with some exquisite women of the Springfield area, okay? And they were talking about how, they'd been here for a long time. And, I'm 50, years old, and I moved down here when I was 3 years old, and my mother worked at Sugar and Spice Bakery. And that was my uncle's bakery, and it was in the plaza. And these women knew that. They knew where it was, and they knew that it moved to where Harlow's was, which is called the Flea now. And I don't know what the Flea is, but
it's the same thing.
Yeah. But back in the day, it was the Sugar and Spice Bakery, and that's where and then it moved to Campbell Street, and so we were all talking about all this, like talking about donuts, who made the best donuts and who was the first donut place in town, and talking about the hi-ho slide where the Plaza Towers was. Plaza Towers, there was a hi-ho slide, like a 3-story slide, right there in the corner of Sunshine and Glenstone, across from the plaza, was a slide, this weird slide. And then they moved it down to
Campbell, right? Yeah. South Campbell. They had Hydroslide or something like that.
No, that was a water slide. Yeah. I'm talking about a metal slide that was made out of metal, that was 3 stories tall.
Good. Oh my God, that sounds dangerous.
Yes. And you sat on a freaking burlap sack.
Yeah.
And went down because it was hot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And they took it down to Dog Patch in Arkansas, which I'd heard that they were going to go ahead and try to open Dog Patch back up, but there was a bunch of people making drugs down there or something, and they were like afraid, like, hey, we can't move in here. There's drug makers here. They've got a bunch of feral hogs on chains around the place, Like, okay, that doesn't sound good. Ooh, that's pretty scary looking.
Yeah, that's a skull with deer antlers on it, and a girl with her pinkies near her nose.
Tripwire.
I'm looking for tripwire, but I can't find one.
Man, you just gotta play a juice harp and and beat your drums on top of somebody's head and catch the bar on fire, because that's what Jody Guy is famous for. That man, he's still got my frickin' tie-dyed jeans.
Oh yeah?
I had a pair of white Levi's that I tie-dyed rainbow colored, because back in the day it didn't mean gay, and he wanted, and I had a jean jacket, a white jean jacket, and I tie-dyed him, and he's one of the only people that's much taller than me, and I let him borrow them, and he never gave them back.
Dang.
Probably doesn't have them anymore. Or maybe,
You should make some more.
I'll make more. Hey, that's why
we should have a tie-dye thing.
We should do a tie-dye.
I want to dress like tie-dye Gallagher.
Yeah.
Just have a big hammer and smash watermelons. I love smashing melons.
Yeah, we gotta start thinking about Halloween, man.
Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
Too soon, too. It's like in a month and a half or something like that.
I know. I'm ready to get a hold of my buddies over there.
I don't know what I'm going to be yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I gotta do something.
We got to be something. Yeah. We should be a team of something.
We should be like Bill and Ted, or like well, we couldn't pull that one off. What about?
We could do Bill and Ted, or we could do Wayne's World.
Wayne's World would be cool. Yeah. Wayne. Excellent.
Do you want me to be Garth and you be Wayne, or who's?
It doesn't matter. We can both be half.
Half.
We'll both be Wayne and Garth.
Yes. That way, when we stand next to each other, it's like, we have to put.
But we'll do
part of my
sides.
face in front. Yeah, opposite sides, so you can stand like that.
That'd be creepy. It's like, what in the hell is going on?
And you know what? I bet Tia Carrera would totally.
Oh yeah.
Do a call in with us.
Oh yeah. She was in that. Do you remember the TV show that she was in for a long time?
It was like
It was like Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider,
but
yes.
it was hot. Tia
Oh
Carrere.
yeah.
I used to watch the crap out of that show.
So awesome. I saw her on a commercial the other day.
She's like Indiana Jones meets
Isn't
Laura
she?
Croft.
She's on a new commercial,
Oh,
like
really?
for something like one of those. I don't know, one of these like product things. I'm thinking, oh,
It's Tia Carrere.
it's Tia Carrere. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
I used to like her a lot, and then Jessica Alba. I used to watch the hell out of Dark Angel.
Oh yeah, Dark Angel.
That was a badass show.
It was a freaking awesome show.
She was like, if you haven't seen Dark Angel, it's a show where Jessica Alba is a genetically modified like person hybrid.
Right.
That this company called Manticore.
Manticore. And then there's these
Created.
animal people.
Yeah, the animal people are part of the same thing. They all have different like attributes from the different animals, so they get all these powers basically, where she can see really far, and she can, she's enhanced in a lot of
Smell
different
and-
ways.
yeah,
Yeah. And real strong, and she always goes up on the Space Needle and sits on the top of the Space Needle in
Yeah.
Seattle and looks out over the city. She's like Batman in that way, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there was that. What's the one? The old one. The Victor. The Lion King kind of guy. Something Beast or whatever. Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, and now isn't there a new Beauty and the Beast
I don't know.
on CW? There's kind of a new Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. No, I don't know, man. I don't watch TV.
Okay.
I watch YouTube a lot. I watch YouTube a whole lot, but no TV really. I don't know. Netflix.
Yeah, right.
Netflix is pretty much all
Nut
that.
flicking. I flick my nuts. that
Flick,
much, right?
nut flick. My nuts.
No, I watch the CW every once in a while. I like.
I like Supernatural.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times. I don't watch that so much. I watch Flash. Mm-hmm. And
I used to
and
watch
Arrow.
the old Flash. I like. Oh, Arrow. Yeah, I've seen 2 episodes of that.
Yeah,
It was
Arrow,
pretty good.
Flash, and then they've got this new one called iZombie. Have you seen that?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, iZombie is crazy. It's like there are zombies, and if you are like, if you don't, you get bit by a zombie, then and you're not stupid, then you have to eat brains.
Oh my God.
But she works she's a coroner,
Yeah.
so she's got access to brains. But when she eats this person's brains when they've died, she knows how they died.
Oh my God. And that's what this is about?
Yeah. So she can tell who the murderer is. And
Yeah. By eating part of their brain.
She eats their brain. And then she...
That's amazing.
Isn't that wild? It's like... because now some people are just stupid and mean. I'm a zombie now, so I'm just going to run and kill people and eat their brains. But then, she's like, but I'm not a stupid dumbass, so I'm going to, eat people's brains and figure out who killed them and tell the cops.
I'm helping.
Yeah. So she's a helping zombie. It's called iZombie. It's pretty good. It's on after Flash usually.
Oh, it's on the CW?
Yeah, CW. It's pretty good.
Do you remember back around 2000, around maybe 97 to 2000, there used to be a Channel Z, I think, on TV. And it was like a public television broadcast channel, but it was music videos. It was like MTV.
Right.
And they played like Korn and Marilyn Manson and all that. What happened to that? That was cool
I don't
as shit.
know. Yeah, that was insane, wasn't it?
I don't know why I just thought of that. TV.
I remember
watched.
watching that too. And that ended up being the station that the Jono show was on.
Really?
For a while. Because we were on public access.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the public access for a while. But then what was it? It was My 31. It turned into My 31, which is now, CW.
I think it was Channel 8.
Yeah, it was Channel 8 back then, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but videos.
Yeah, just all the time.
All the time. And it was cool. And it turned into My 31, and then we eventually got on there, but then, of course, we were there for a month, and then they went digital. Everything had to go digital, and so everything, crashed. It was all analog. Digital killed the analog star. Digital killed the analog star.
'Cause they might more
And my television, and you don't even know about it. Kevin's in heaven.
And she's buying a stairway to Kevin. I think I'm gonna play some music now since I've been waiting.
Phil Dickey.
Yeah, you just worked with these guys a while back on some things, right?
Yeah, I did some shirts for them, and I know they did a show, and I didn't make it out there to the show. I really wanted to go. I think we were at a cave at that time.
Yeah.
We were deep in a cave.
Well, this is a song that everybody probably knows, but if you don't, it's Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin with Think I Want to Die. You're listening to the IndieMO radio show.
If you don't stay, drop dead in place, you can forget it. Carry a torch for days, I'm gonna let it burn. I remember watching as you slowly loaded up the room. On repeat caravan and we danced around the room. Once insecure about your scar, but I think you got over it. Jumped up marimbas made with the bones of our relatives who never live as long as we think that they ought to live. You jumped to sex with tags, try to get my head around that one. Lost in disguise, for the far away. Traveled all alone through boring meadows while I sat at home wishing we could have loved. Do you ever know what you do to me? On my broken knees, knowing the sorrow. Sorry if that sweet's just tomorrow's hope. Think I wanna die if you don't stay. Drop dead in place, you can forget it. Carry a torch for days, I'm gonna let it burn. Do you ever know what you do to me? On my broken knees, knowing the sorrow. Sorry if that sweet's just tomorrow's hope.
And we are back. You're listening to the IndieMO radio show. Again, that was Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin with Think I Want to Die.
Yes.
Think
Phil
I Want to
Dickey.
Die. That's a little better.
Phil Dickey.
Yeah, Phil Dickey. That dude he's one of the nicest people. You know, that's what I love about this town is that most people are typically pretty nice people.
Pretty nice people, yeah. And that's why they get to do things like be one of the first American rock kind of bands to tour in Russia.
Yeah, they
you
played
know,
at the Red
and
Square.
Unbelievable.
And
And that was a song that played on. Was that on?
They played that on Carson Daly, I
Carson
think.
Daly, yeah. And then they had a show. They had a song that was on the OC. They were on the OC. Didn't they actually play like they were a band that was playing in the?
I know it was during a scene. One of their songs was playing in the background during a scene, so that was cool. And they say that they killed that show.
They killed it.
Yeah, because
after that,
the show got canceled, or it ended at least. So yeah,
well, thank you very much.
They opened up Russia and they killed an American TV show.
Well,
maybe they're
the
spies
OC will
now.
be back.
Double agents.
They probably are. Yes,
Well, we've been chit chatting for a while about stuff. This past week I revamped the website just a little bit.
That's very good.
It's
you can always go
nothing
and
too
check it
crazy,
out.
but it's more functional now. So you can go there. I made a tab at the top. It's the IndieMO Radio Show tab. So you can click that, and All the shows are there. So it's got the most current episode at the top of the screen, and then the archive episodes are below. So you can go and listen to us for hours and hours and hours. And
we're thinking about doing a video.
Drive yourself insane.
Podcast
that would be
eventually.
nice to do, yeah.
Because we're pretty. You know?
Yeah, we're pretty good guys and pretty looking.
Yeah. I mean, we usually aren't naked, you know, but I mean, we could be naked.
We could put clothes on for the video.
Yeah, you know. I mean,
or we could take them off. It doesn't matter, depending on what people want to pay.
Just depends. You know. Or we could grow enough hair to where it would cover up our private parts to where it would be
done. I'm just gonna braid
you
it.
could totally do that, man. I mean, he's got some dreadlocks hanging to his knees.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I just got that. All right. Well, I think I should probably. What do you think? We should play some more music and then let these people get back to their regular lives for the week.
Did you find any Papa Green Shoes? Couldn't find that.
I couldn't find that, but you know, maybe
any local blues bands you got that you might have?
Yeah, I could find that. Here, let's maybe. I looked for the Garbanzos actually.
Yeah,
and I couldn't
because
find
I know that in the Blues Fest coming up soon. That's usually very soon. I don't know what the date is for it or where they're going to do it. You know, but. I know Blues Fest is definitely coming up very soon here in Springfield, and you know sometimes they usually have a headliner or something that's really cool, and it'd be nice to talk about that. You know,
yeah,
Blues Society. I did.
Where do they do that? Do you know where they do that?
It's usually right now, like August, September.
No, like where? Like where's it?
Well, it's I have no idea where they.
It's
do
like
it
a
now.
whole downtown like bar thing.
No. I mean Last time, I think they did it out there at Chesterfield Village or something, you know? I mean, and before that, they'd had it in Bass Pro's parking lot. It used to be downtown. I don't know. I haven't done things for the Blues Society in quite a while. I was the first person to do shirts and stuff for them back in the day. And I've always tried to stay in touch with them. But, you know, since I've been kind of like out of the loop for a little while, you know, I haven't been in touch with them, and I knew someone else was, you know, he's like, well, my brother has a screen printing shop, and he's going to print shirts for us, you know. Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, I don't care. You know?
I got glitter and glue.
Yeah,
I'll make them myself.
Yeah, you know, you just do whatever you want, man, you know.
I got stencils.
But I just got a big old chalk and like
I spray paint them.
Spray paint, you know.
I've heard of somebody doing that. Those shirts smelled like spray paint.
Smelled like spray paint.
All right. Well, everybody, come out and see us on Tuesday, or at least I'll be there, hosting the open mic night at Lindbergh's.
Yes.
On Wednesday, now Lindbergh's is going to they've got a karaoke night. Hosted
night?
Yeah, Chris Bivens.
Chris
is going to host that
karaoke.
Yeah,
oh
so he's hosting the karaoke
love
night.
Karaoke.
Go out, get some food, do some karaoke on a Wednesday.
And the food, I'm definitely coming out Tuesday or Wednesday, probably both nights, because I need to try the food. And you know, I love karaoke, and open mic night is even better than karaoke.
Yeah,
you can. So you can. You don't even just. You can bring things. You know, bring your juice harp.
Yeah, I have one of those somewhere.
Man, those are dangerous, man.
Yeah, you can bust a tooth out. I was just talking about that with Skylar last night.
I bust a tooth out.
Or maybe it was Justin. I don't have one. I have one. I thought it was with my harmonicas.
When we were at Merrimack Caverns, I saw them there. I was like, oh, man, I'm going to buy those for the kids because it'll really mess with them.
Oh, yeah. I remember it.
Ouch!
Ow, my teeth. Oh, my God. I probably have chips on my teeth.
Pinch my lip. Oh, cut your lip open. Man, those things will do it.
So, are you going on September? What are you doing for September 11th?
September 11th.
I know that's kind of a weird question, but it's just coming up this next week. It's Wild Bob's Musical Book Club is going to be at Lindbergh's, and they do this every month, and people get together, and you have a book that you're supposed to read. It's like a book club, but then each person writes a song inspired by or based on the book.
The book that they're assigned, or do you pick the book yourself?
Everybody does the same book.
Oh, they all do the same book.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody in that month is
What's next?
I'm doing Harry Potter in November.
November is Harry Potter.
November is Harry Potter. I don't know what this is.
Next month, I mean, that's November. So that's probably better, to wait that far.
Yeah, so the detail says Springfield songwriters tasked with the challenge of writing an original song inspired by the monthly book selection and performing it live.
So it's the 11th?
At 5 p.m., yeah. At Lindbergh's. That's coming up, too. And on the 10th, there's something called
So is there one in October also?
Yeah, every month. Yep.
What are the books for this month and next month? Do you know? I mean, you know that November is Harry Potter, right? Which Harry Potter? There's a bunch of Harry Potter books. All of them.
Yeah, it can be of anything from the Harry Potter.
So you like a James Bond one? I mean,
I don't know. I know that they did that Harper Lee book, that new Harper Lee.
I don't know what Harper Lee is.
You know Harper Lee. If what is that one? Now I sound stupid because I'm having a brain fart.
Shades of Grey? Or?
Yeah, no. No. This is like a book.
That's
from
what
back
I want to do. I want to do.
I sound like a complete idiot trying to describe
it.
it.
I'm totally doing Shades of Grey.
Everybody's screaming at their phone or their TV or computer right now. I don't remember. To Kill a Mockingbird. Harper Lee wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. And so, but it wasn't that book. It was the new one that was supposedly written by Harper Lee, but there's some speculation.
I thought that was Dr. Seuss that just came out with that. Do you have a pet?
What?
Can I do a song for that?
Sure.
Dr. Seuss?
We can have our own, yeah. If you want to write a song about anything at all, just come on Tuesday. And you can play it on Tuesday.
Exactly. On a Tuesday.
You get 4 songs when you do that, by the way. Like, so if you want to come play, you can actually play 4 songs. So
Really? You let people stay up there that long?
Yeah.
For 4 songs?
4 songs. That way,
okay.
You can get it out of your system for the week. It's good.
And then that gets everybody, everybody gets a chance to see what you look like. So if they're going to try to kill you later, they
they follow you out to your car. That's right.
I know exactly what that guy looks like.
Oh my gosh.
He wasted 20 minutes of my life.
Your songs are derivative.
They don't make any sense.
Here's a song that's not derivative. Have you ever you've heard this song before? I know because I've showed you this song and we've listened to it on the show. This is Silent Deceiver by Mood Ring Circus.
Oh, I love these bands.
You can catch first Skylar Smith from the Kursk. You can catch him. He usually stops in at open mic night, and then Justin Larkin from this band, he stops in and sings, and we all do that.
You did a great job last night.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for listening this week.
IndieMO Radio.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
She was all you could ask for. She was all that you need. One step right in her lungs. Now the blood that she bleeds and bleeds and bleeds and bleeds, and she won't forgive you. You have planted a seed, and the angel in the cage has acquired the key. And to think of all the sweet nothings that you won't ever get to know. Kept the truth in your pocket, wore your lie as a coat, and it's not gonna keep you warm tonight. Hey! There is no home for you here, and by now that should be clear. You child, to reap what you sow. You lie in the bed you made. Oh, it bends and it bends. the nerve to hold your head so high? Shining eyes, convincing and cruel, cost you an alibi. And if you can't be faithful, then there's nothing here left to disguise. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There is no home for you here, and by now that should be clear. You child, you reap what you sow.